Good morning, everyone. Today my topic is why death penalty should not be abolished. Okay, before start this speech, I want to ask you questions. Does any one of you think that that death penalty should be abolished? Please raise your hand. Okay, so that's one, two. It's three. And who thinks that death penalty should not be abolished? So I guess most people are with me. So today I'm going to discuss this whether death penalty should be abolished or not is always a controversial issue, and I'm going to talk about this topic with you today. First, I'm going to talk about the viewpoints from the one that it's for the abolition of the death penalty, and I'm going to state because since I'm against the abolition of the death penalty, I'm going to render my reasons from the three aspects. The first one is from justice, and the next one is from deterrent effect. And the third one is from the psychological aspect. Okay, people who are for the abolition of death penalty often think that because death penalty cannot solve the problem of the increasing crime rate, and also it's indecent to decide the lives of the criminals too rough. And these are my three aspects. And the first one, the justice. I think that because the victims deserve the explanations with regard to their unfair treatments. Gandhi once said that an eye for an eye makes the world blind, and to agree with the abolition of the death penalty. To the death penalty as a revenge. And those who are for the abolition of the death penalty also take the human rights of the criminals into consideration. But did the criminals take the death's human rights into considerations? Because I think that those who the death they are not born to be killed by someone who's insane, and they have their rosy lives to live. So I think the criminals should be punished and to compensate for the death loss. And the second is from the deterrent effect. Agatha Christie once said that too much mercy often results in further crimes which are fatal to victims who need not have been victims if justice had been put first and mercy second. So I think the deterrent effect is the most effective way to discourage the criminals from committing crimes, because if the government only regulates a mild punishment to the criminals may think that it's nothing and it's okay to committing crimes. So, therefore, the crime rates may increase. However, if the government put harsh punishments towards the criminals may think that will think twice before they doing something wrong, because he or she doesn't want to shoulder such a serious consequence. And the third aspect is from the psychological aspect. Death penalty may be the best way to release criminals from being guilty permanently. Since we're human beings, it's normal to feel guilty once we've done something wrong. So if the criminals just stay in the jail for a long time, he or she may get insane because like their guiltiness and their the public opinion may be too overwhelmed for them, and they will like torture them every moment. Therefore, I think that death penalty is the best, the most appropriate way for them to like release from the for everlasting guiltiness, and it's better to like stay in the jail for permanently for them. And judging from the three aspects above, I firmly state that the death penalty should not be abolished. Thank you.